Nice one. So the slope is fairly deep here. Great that you have a street tire on though. That's very smart, Lyndon.
I will do this.
Lyndon, why are you carrying the off-road tire on your bike and not why is it not mounted?
Because
don't burn out the clutch though.
Last time on Races to Places, Lyndon and Lucas went to battle with an icy mountain pass to reach the border of Azerbaijan.
We were late getting out of the mountains and we just stumbled across a small village. Riding through the village, we got asked by some locals quite aggressively how much money we had and if they could get us a hotel. I wasn't too keen on the sound of it, so we gave it a miss and we walked back basically to what was a small shop on the side of the road. As it turns out, he's the police captain here and he basically offered a place to stay and his wife made us all this lovely food. Massive banquet, wine, spirits, you name it. So here I am in the bedroom at their house. They've made us feel so welcome. It really is quite special. Okay, I'm just going to quickly introduce you to the video, the camera. It's okay. Hello.
Hello.
Skiana. And
Lyndon.
this is Archie. Archie. Archie's friend.
Elguja.
Agucha. Okay. And Sakro.
Sakro.
Sakro. He's a police officer. So it's very good to stay here with the police officer.
With only 200 miles to cross the corner of Azerbaijan into Russia, Lyndon feels the need to push on after hearing concerns from other travellers about personal safety.
So can you tell us why someone would put that on a sign?
Well, I think it might be an element of irony because from our little bit of knowledge of Azerbaijan, it does seem to be inhabited by gangsters, moles, henchmen, kingpins of gangsters and politicians that are a bit of a combination of all the other types of people that live in Azerbaijan.
So we've just arrived at the Azerbaijan border and there's a big sign saying Azerbaijan border, good luck. We've heard some interesting things about Azerbaijan, so we're about to head into the unknown.
But like almost everywhere else in the world, whilst the friction caused by governments and gangsters can create a poor impression, Lyndon finds a warm welcome from the locals.
The owners explained to us that there is actually people in this region, they don't accept Visa or MasterCard, so no credit cards, which is a major bummer for us because we just arrived in the country and therefore we have no cash. So we explained this to them and as we explained it to them, they basically said, we invite you for a meal, hospitality. So they took us in and fed us one massive meal and didn't want anything for it. Absolutely amazed, totally blown away, really friendly people. We left the bike outside with all the gear on and it's all still there. I mean, fantastic. An experience I'll remember. Azerbaijan.
In the final push to the Russian border, the tarmac once again runs out, leaving Lyndon and Lucas to shred some dirt. Reaching the Russian border, it's time for Lyndon to put the cameras away. There's never been a border crossing in history where cameras are welcome. As night draws in, the boys decide to find a campsite to rest their weary heads.
Well, it's time to get up. We arrived at this campsite at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So I've no idea what's outside. So let's go take a look.
I've always known wrong from right. Avoid the dark, run into.
The guys pack up, leave their high camp and head down for their first breakfast in Russia.
Try to run and I try to hide. In the end, I guess I lost my fight.
Along the way comes their first brush with Russian authorities. Neither of the dynamic duo have any idea why they've been stopped, or what to do about it. And in truth, the authorities seem similarly bemused, but friendly nonetheless. With only $4 between them and no McDonald's breakfast menu in sight, the boys have to improvise.
Time for a little treat, a morning breakfast treat. We only had like, I don't even know what the currency is here, but
$3-4.
yeah, about $3 or $4. So we've got ourselves a nice little bit of bread with some chocolate spread, like child's chocolate spread, which was like a bargain, 50 cents each. And then some cheese. I'm sure that is meant to be in there, those dark coloured bits, not like the chicken we experienced the other night. So we must look really like poor and starving, hungry, because one of the locals just brought us a huge piece of sausage, which is absolutely delightful. Look. What do you think to our sausage treat, Lucas?
I think it's very nice, and we really do look like poor homeless bums who slept in a tent, didn't have a shower this morning, and had just scrunched up a couple of bucks to buy a piece of bread and some cheese, but didn't have enough money for sausage, so they gave it to us for free. It's very nice.
Finally, pushing on north, disaster strikes, with the trip's first breakdown.
Okay, I've just found the Lada race car. I've just found Lucas at the side of the road. It would appear that there's a little bit of a mechanical or some problem going on. Lucas, what's going on?
Good question, I have no idea. I had a loud popping sound, a big cloud of smoke appeared behind my bike, and when I started...
What's it doing?
Look at this.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Sounds like the local boy racers coming.
That's an alarm. Thanks for the help, Lyndon. I think that possibly the rubber on the intake from the throttle body popped off.
Is it all done?
All good. I think we're good. Bike sounded fine when we started it. It needs a bit to start. It works.
Next time on Races to Places, Lyndon and Lucas pull up to party, Russian style.
Cheers.